Okay, well, welcome back, Guardians. So for the last four matches, I've been running Bombardiers, trying to get this to happen: defeat arc blinded targets in Gambit. And when you dodge with Bombardiers, it puts out that little grenade thingy, and on arc, it blinds targets. And I am playing arc. It happened once, and it hasn't happened since. And I'm not sure what the big fucking deal is. Guess maybe I'll go for grenade. Flashbang. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know if it's because people are sniping my kills after I roll dodge, or the game's just not picking it up, or whatever the deal is. I'm not even sure, actually, if at this point you guys are even listening to me bitch and complain about it. Anyway, to the title, would AI do good in Destiny? I think yes. I think AI could be the avenue into which we can have single-player content that is actually robust and engaging rather than just fighting a bunch of robots. Because that's all you're fighting. People want to say that the AI on the NPCs is this and that and the other thing. Well, they're wrong, because this is not AI. The NPCs are not driven by AI. They're driven by algorithms. And those algorithms are basically just programming. It's a set, list of instructions and, prescribed ways of reacting based upon the player's choices and positioning. And it has nothing to do with AI. There's nothing intelligent about it. Intelligence is the ability to adapt and modify your behavior in such a way as, to evolve and intuit and invent. Intelligence invents. Being smart means that you can just repeat actions over and over and over. That's why they call it a smartphone or a smart house or smart this or smart that. So I think, yeah, if they put AI in Destiny and used it to power, say, a fire team, so that's like you can give commands to the fire team, and then with those commands, they could function. Like, for instance, you could tell your Titans, I want you to tank, or you tell your Warlocks, I want you to, provide us with healing rifts and shit like that. Tell your Hunters, I want you to scout but not engage, be a distraction, that kind of thing. And so, yeah, that's kind of basically what it is. And the reason why I think about it is that because there's a big discussion right now in the role-playing game community that, there's a lot of concern that dungeon masters in D&D specifically are going to be replaced by artificial intelligence using language models like ChatGTP and all that. And that's not something that's actually going to really happen, because the dungeon master operates the actual world itself. So if you were having an AI-driven dungeon master, you might as well just be playing Elder Scrolls or Baldur's Gate. That's all there is to it. Or, for that matter, just pick up a Lone Wolf book and play through the adventure book and roll dice as you see fit. What I think AI in role playing games could be done is as a stand-in party member. Believe it or not, I think that it'd be easier for AI to emulate a player than it would be to emulate a dungeon master. Now, to be fair, there are things out there like Mythic GM and one-page solo rules. There's a lot of solo gaming rules, and some of these rules are misnamed as AI, but they're not. They're not AI. What they are is an algorithm that you use as a player or as a dungeon master, GM, to determine whether or not a certain thing is happening. They're oracles. This is what they really are, because you're asking questions and getting answers, whereas an AI wouldn't actually give you answers or ask questions. It would function as an actual, dungeon master or player. So while there are oracles out there that can simulate a DM experience, a group game experience, a DM'd experience, I think that actually, again, those tools are much better at being a player driver, player emulator, because in all the dungeon masters I've ever talked with, their concern is not that they don't have the time to prep, or that they don't have imagination for their worlds, or that they don't have, the ability to manage large groups. It's that, one, they can't get a large group. They get one or two players at a time. And when they do get those players are so driven and pushed by their own egos that the game bogs down. And while the DM is trying to get things going and make the action happen, the players start whining and complaining about, I don't have agency now, you're railroading. And I'm like, you know what? We don't need the players to play this game. you can talk to any dungeon master who has no real solid player group. They spend months writing worlds and designing adventures and creating stat blocks and devising traps and riddles and stuff like that. And then their players are like, oh, I can't make it. I got a game tonight. Oh, I can't make it. I am doing this or that. Or they get there and they can't stay long. Or they get there and they're complete AFK. Oh, that's what's happening. I'm killing my targets too quickly with the bomb. The bombardiers are destroying them before I can blind them. That's funny. Whatever. So yeah, problem solved. Figured out that I would just use the bombardiers against the big guys. It's still only 10%. What the fucking A, dude? It fucking frustrates me. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm swear it. I'm gonna fucking say it till the day I stop playing Destiny altogether. This game is cursed. I am cursed in Destiny. Ever since Destiny 2 launched, it has just been a curse. For some reason, Destiny 1 never had any of the issues and these idiosyncrasies that Destiny 2 did. I just don't fucking get it. Oh, yeah, that's really what it is. See, that's another thing too. It's just like, if you were in an AI-driven party with a fire team, you could tell them, yeah, kill the enemies, let me collect the motes. Or how about this? Don't collect all the motes, but don't fucking kill what I'm shooting at. If I'm shooting at something, don't shoot at it also. That kind of thing. Or combine fire, or divide fire, that kind of command. And, I mean, it can really run at the algorithmic level, too. It doesn't have to actually run at the AI level. Because it's not hard to do. I mean, I remember playing Battlefront 1 on PlayStation, and it was like, I said, nobody's, Jesus Christ. It's not working. It's not working. I don't know why it's not working. If I don't get 10%, if I don't get 20% after this, I'm just going to say fuck it and just fucking phone it all in because I don't need to fucking be here anyway. I got so many other things I'm supposed to be doing right now. Not the least of which is actual work. 17%? Alright, well, that's it. I'm phoning it in. I said 20% or I'm not just going to commit. It's not worth it. Seriously, it's just not worth it. It's like, I'm the only one attacking these enemies. Is that really what's happening here? I mean, I can't fucking accept that. Oh my lord. Yeah, why not? Do I fucking even care? You guys can watch the gameplay. I'm done talking. I think AI should be in Destiny 2. I think it should be a way for you to have an actual cohesive fire team without having to rando in and play against a bunch of egos. I also think that it should be a way for you to have private matches where you do play against an opponent and it actually counts towards progression, like bounties, titles, and stuff like that. But you have to set it at certain difficulties, like if you want to guild Deadeye and you're going to use Crucible, AI-driven Crucible matches, then you should work on higher difficulty enemies. That's just kind of a thing. I mean, I'm not being like what's the word I'm trying to find. I'm not trying to be entitled or anything about it. I'm just saying that, realistically, it could work, and it could be a thing we could do. Wow. They are so coordinated on the other side. Look at that fucking blocker spam. It's just fucking fun. Wow. Really? What the hell? Mighty Pipe. What kind of resilience did you have that you could fucking stand there and soak my fucking... Level 6, that's not good enough. I'm sorry. Not even a rift. What the fuck? Alright, let's see if this works. Alright, so you're technically blinded. You should be blinded too. So should you. Aww, fuck. Fuck this shit. Yeah, just fuck it. No, I'm done. I don't fucking care. I don't even need the fucking bright dust. It's just not worth it. I'm gonna fucking finish up the match because I don't want to fucking be a douche, but yeah, you're only gonna get 10% out of me. I'm just not gonna fucking effort in anymore. It's just not worth it. It's just, I would rather go fucking spend my afternoon fucking around in, the divide at the fucking lost sector out there than fucking deal with any more of this Kikimono bullshit. It's just not worth it to me. So many better things to do with my time. I don't think Bungie realizes that. That there are groups of players that just have better things to do with their time, and you're not respecting our time. You're not fucking honoring our dollar, which is our time. That is the thing, dude. We pay for this game in time more than anything else. I don't know. That's all I got to say. Thanks for stopping by. You can watch the gameplay if you really want to.